Hello ARMY, welcome back to V2 K-pop channel. There are friendships in the world of K-pop that fans cherish deeply, and then there is Taekook, the warm, sincere, and irreplaceable bond between Kim Taehyung, V, and Jungkook of BTS. Their story spans more than a decade, filled with laughter behind stages, comforting glances during difficult moments, playful teasing, and memories that ARMY continues to revisit. Taehyung and Jungkook entered Big Hit as teenagers. Jungkook was the youngest trainee. Taehyung was part of a small group of hopefuls preparing for an uncertain future. In the beginning, Jungkook was shy and quiet, preferring to observe from a distance rather than speak. Taehyung, on the other hand, was naturally expressive, someone who liked to joke around, start conversations, and make people feel included. The moment they met, something clicked. Taehyung would later confess that Jungkook reminded him of someone he wanted to protect. Jungkook would admit that Taehyung was one of the first people in the company who made him feel comfortable. Though they came from different cities and had different personalities, they had a similar sense of innocence, a similar hunger for improvement, and a similar desire for companionship. They practiced long hours, shared late-night meals, walked back to the dorm together, and gradually built a bond that felt natural, not forced, not expected, just real. When BTS debuted in 2013, both Taehyung and Jungkook were still teenagers. The pressure was real. Schedules were heavy, expectations were high, and they had to navigate sudden exposure to the public. In those early years, fans noticed how inseparable they were. They often shared the same jokes, exchanged glances on stage, and laughed at things only they seemed to understand. Taehyung would drape his arm over Jungkook's shoulder during interviews. Jungkook would instinctively search for Taehyung in chaotic waiting rooms. Inside the dorm, they were equally close. They stayed up watching movies, played games, shared music recommendations, and comforted each other through homesickness and exhaustion. Jungkook often followed Taehyung like a younger brother following his beloved Hyung. Taehyung often spoiled him, buying food, sharing clothes, and teaching him weird little habits only they understood. During bus rides, rehearsals, and late-night practices, their bond only deepened. ARMY coined the name Taekook, a combination that represented their friendship, chemistry, and natural compatibility. Between 2014 and 2016, the playful side of Taekook became iconic. Fans saw countless moments of their mischievous, chaotic, silly interactions, moments that felt pure and unfiltered. Taehyung would tease Jungkook relentlessly. Jungkook would fire back by copying Taehyung's expressions or ignoring him dramatically. During Run BTS episodes, their competitiveness created hilarious situations, pushing, racing, bickering over food, and teaming up to win games. Yet beneath the chaos, there was an undeniable softness. One of the most cherished memories happened during a live performance rehearsal. Jungkook looked tired and was stretching alone. Without saying a word, Taehyung walked behind him, placed a gentle hand on his shoulder, and helped him stretch. Jungkook didn't flinch. He simply let Taehyung guide him, as if it were the most natural thing in the world. These small gestures spoke louder than anything else. Their closeness wasn't just physical, it was emotional, intuitive, and built through years of shared struggles. As BTS rose in popularity, Taehyung and Jungkook also began to mature individually. Their public interactions became calmer, but the underlying warmth remained stronger than ever. During interviews, they often offered each other silent support. Taehyung would glance at Jungkook before answering difficult questions, and Jungkook would subtly check on Taehyung when he seemed tired. Their eyes revealed a "we've been through this together" understanding. A famous moment from this era was when Taehyung experienced emotional struggles due to personal losses. Jungkook stayed by his side quietly, offering comfort without drawing attention. Fans later noticed how Jungkook became more protective of Taehyung during those months, standing closer during award shows, guiding him backstage, and watching him with concern. This period deepened their friendship in a way that felt mature and grounding. They were no longer just playful brothers. They were pillars of emotional stability for each other. Between 2017 and 2019, BTS reached global superstardom. With fame came intense schedules, world tours, and emotional exhaustion. Yet Taehyung and Jungkook continued to find pockets of time to connect. One of the most iconic moments from this era was during the Love Yourself world tour. While performing The Truth Untold, there was a moment when the lights dimmed and Taehyung gently patted Jungkook's back, whispering something that made Jungkook smile softly. It was small, almost invisible in the grand scale of a stadium show, but fans who noticed treasured it. Their interactions grew more subtle, fewer loud jokes, more quiet reassurance. It reflected their maturity, their growth, and the deeper layers of their relationship. INV lives. Fans often caught them sharing inside jokes or gently teasing each other. Their comfort level never faded. It simply evolved. The 2020 to 2021 period was emotionally heavy for everyone, including BTS. The world had slowed down, schedules had changed, and the members spent more time indoors. Yet Taehyung and Jungkook's natural closeness still shined through. The Famous. In the Soup episodes, fans witnessed some of their purest moments. Late-night conversations, shared creativity, and quiet companionship. They exercised together, played music, and sat side by side in comfortable silence. Something only true friends can do. One of the most beloved scenes was when the two of them cooked together, joking about ingredients while laughing at each other's mistakes. It felt like a glimpse into their private friendship. Simple, warm, and genuine, their bond during this era felt like home. A safe space, a reminder of where they began and how far they had come. As BTS entered new chapters, solo projects, individual journeys, military service, Taehyung and Jungkook's bond continued to remain one of the most cherished relationships in the fandom. Even when physically apart, their respect and affection remained clear. Supporting each other's music, cheering each other's achievements, and speaking fondly of shared memories, they consistently showed that their friendship was not something shaped by the spotlight, but something built from real life. Taehyung once described Jungkook as someone who understands me without words. Jungkook described Taehyung as a friend who was always just there from the beginning. Their statements reaffirmed what fans already felt. Taekook isn't a moment. It's a long-standing story. Looking back at the decade-long journey of Taekook, it's clear that their friendship is not defined by moments of viral clips or trending hashtags. It's defined by the quiet consistency, the comfort, and the loyalty that they have shown to each other. They laugh together with the ease of childhood friends, confide in each other like brothers, and communicate with the subtlety of people who have shared countless life experiences. Whether on stage or off, their bond remains steady, a constant thread woven through the story of BTS. And as future chapters unfold, one thing is certain: the friendship between Taehyung and Jungkook will continue to be a source of warmth, nostalgia, and inspiration for them and for the millions who adore them.